Luna babies, Cancer, how you doing? Welcome to your general reading for the next 3 months with me, Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. In this reading, we're going to take a look at love, money and career, as well as health. And health is physical health, mental health, as well as emotional health. It is a general reading, but when you do come across something that really resonates for you, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Cancerians, then I want you to place your hands on your heart, to take a nice deep breath, and to say yes to it. All right? For those of you that already had your birthdays, I hope that you had a wonderful time. If your birthday is today, happy birthday. And if it's still coming, then happy birthday as well. My birthday is on July the 8th. So depending on when this is, when you are seeing this, I'm either having it, he's still going to have it, already had it. Happy birthday to me. Okay, let's get into it. So, love. Ooh, taking no more nonsense. Taking no more nonsense. I like that. I like that for you very, very much, Cancer. Taking no more nonsense. All right? I see a lot of emotional release. It's so interesting because you know what, Cancer, a very typical sort of Cancerian trait, and this is when you're dealing with a Cancer, just got strong Cancer in your chart, especially like your Venus or maybe like your communication, for example. Until you find that real divine counterpart, you will always sort of semi-trip on someone, you know, have a little crush on someone, little situation with someone. That's a very typical Cancer thing. But, you know, what I see is I see you releasing that. I see you letting go of all those expectations. I see you in many ways becoming more spiritual, all right? I see you moving away from the life sort of things, becoming more spiritual, and releasing all expectations when it comes to love. All right. So for love, there we've got the Judgment energy, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay. So it's like releasing all of those past, releasing all of the pain, releasing all of the fear, letting all of the excess go, letting all of the you know, rigidity that some of you may have experienced, or the lack and limitation and the loss. And I just see you letting it all go. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to trip on this. I'm not going to stay with this. I am done with this. You know, literally leaving 3D behind, going into 5D, focusing on the self, focusing on your own higher good. I see an exponential sort of like growth, spirituality, psychically. For some of you now Cancer is typically quite psychic naturally, but it's almost like that was the opening act. Like it's really almost ballistically going to the next level, but it's amazing. And what is so incredible is that I see that you're not holding on to things. You are just letting go. You are throwing caution to the wind, not being irresponsible. But what I do see is that you are releasing I see you releasing the past to let in the new, to let in the soul fulfilling. And I can see that for many of you, you know, you went like, oh, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work. And where in the past, you may have been, you know, always turning upon yourself. What did I do wrong? How could I do it differently? What mistake did I make? I don't see you doing that anymore. I see you being like, well, you know, maybe that wasn't meant for me. I actually see many of you, my beautiful Cancerians, being on a trip of, you know what, this is just me, this is my life, just doing me, not interested in love, can't be bothered, don't really care if the perfect person comes. You could have come before, you're not coming now, I don't really care, I'm just doing me. And that is usually when that beautiful love comes, because it's a space of absolute profound non-resistance. It's going to be very interesting to clear that for you. And then we're going to end off with a message from the universe about what it is that you can get excited about over the next 3 months, like legitimately excited. Money and career, we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. No longer playing it small. No more playing it small. All right. I can see that you've got very clear goals there with money. I can see that many of you are taking a big risk. It may not feel like such a big risk to you, because I see that whereas, you know, a lot of times you can really, really doubt yourself and, you know, say, well, I need to make the safe choice, and what if this doesn't work, and what if that doesn't work? I don't see you being that. I see you being in a space of, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work for myself. No is not an option. All right. I see you speaking into existence what it is that you'd like to have with money, with career, with jobs. This is a space where miracles can come to your left, right, and center. All right? Miracles, my beautiful, beautiful Cancerians, can come to you left, right, and center because you are not holding on to anything. There's no expectations. It's almost like for many of you, you've been trying so hard to make things work, and it could feel that you've been running yourself into all of these walls and like, you know, these troubles and restrictions and conflicts and all the time. Whereas now I feel you being like, well, I'm not going to do that. If it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. That is a really good mindset for you to go with, because it's non-resistance. And it gives that opportunity. It's a beautiful surrender space. It gives an opportunity for all of the things that you really wanted to actually start coming true, because, you know, you're no longer so fixated on the outcome. All right? Then we've got the Eight of Cups, which always feels to me like a beautiful moon energy. You know, even though this character is walking towards the sun, towards a brighter future, there is, when it comes to career, when it comes to money, when it comes to exponential growth, expansion of opportunity of self, you can't, you know, you can't, it's almost like you can't even fathom at this particular point in time the incredibly excellent direction that you are heading in. It's so big, like your mind can't fully wrap itself around it at this particular point in time, but know that it's huge. There is a huge breakthrough that's coming here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Luna babies, fellow Luna babies. All right, health. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups. So this is what you're, so business, money, career will in many ways relate to your health, to your sense of well-being, to how happy you are every day, my Cancerians. All right. So I really see a lot of you, and it is encouraged by the universe. I do see you really going for gold, really going for that next level. I see it being hard sometimes. I see there being challenges. I see there being fears. The most important thing to do is to take good care of yourself. You know, do things for yourself. Take yourself out. Take yourself on a date. You know, take yourself for a nice meal at a restaurant, or a coffee, or a drink, or to the beach, or walk in the forest, or just some quiet time. Take an extra long shower, extra long bath. You know, just really do things for yourself. Okay? You maybe, let's say for example, you are, you know, sort of like putting moisturizer on your hands. Really take the time with that, you know, really massage your hands, massage your fingers, really do things to release tension. What you do for other people when they are tense, do that for yourself, my beautiful Cancerians. Give yourself that beautiful gift, okay? In any sort of practice maybe that might be coming your way, that might be tension releasing. And I'm not talking about something that's going to sort of like, you know, like sort of mess everything up for you, like financially and stuff like that. But anything that comes about that could be prosperous for you, go for it. All right. So let's say breath work is coming up, and you know, you can either maybe say, like, if you can, obviously it's great, but here's the choices. For example, you can say that you're gonna you know, go for this breathwork thing, and you go for class maybe every week, and it's, you know, it's becoming very expensive very quickly. Or you can, for example, purchase an online breathwork course, you know, from somewhere like Udemy, for example, where you get lifetime access, and you know, you can keep on benefiting from it. You do things on your terms. There is new love coming, that much I can definitely tell you, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, my beautiful, beautiful, amazing Cancerians, new love is coming. All right, none of that old stuff. New love is coming. Okay, let's clarify. We're going to start by clarifying love. If any of you are interested in learning card readings, spiritual development, psychic development, check out the links for my courses down below in the description. I'm also currently working on an advanced tarot reading course. I'm so excited about it. So excited about it. Perfect next step to my initial tarot course. So you've got the strength energy, Leo energy, you've got the moon energy, which is Pisces energy, you've got the magician energy, Mercury energy. All right. So in love, you know, I like this, and this is why I see you really standing up for yourself. I see for many of you, you'll be like, okay, I settled for this, I hope for that, I wish for that, but now I want more. And it's almost like for many of you, I feel that before you would have liked that person to like you. It would have been so wonderful if they could see you and they're like open to being with you and stuff like that. And I see that for you at the moment. You're like, you know what? It's not so much about whether they like me. It's more about, do I want to be with them? Do I see a future with them? That sort of thing. I see you thinking like that, and it's beautiful. And what I love the most about it, Cancer, is that you are not thinking in a selfish way. Is it good for me? Is it good for them? Can we make it work? All right? Magician energy, creating what you want in love. You are more strongly than you realize creating what you want in love. Now for some of you, I do see like a 2 months, maybe 2.5 months, but I see more like 2 months, maybe a period where it's just you adjusting to a new space, a new environment basically. But after that, it could be a new mindset in your head as well. But after that, my beautiful, beautiful Cancers, I see you just meeting the same person. I see it being easy. I don't see it being complicated. You know, a lot of times we are very concerned about now, you know, this person has to get to know me new, then you have to get me over, and they have to learn my quirks and my, you know, whatever stuff like. You don't have to worry about any of those things. The universe is taking care of all this. It's like you're getting this new person that is like, you know, where have you been all my life, you know, type of thing. But because you are both ready now, that is why it's happening. Let's see money and career. So 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Tower energy, Mars energy there with the Tower. All right, breakthrough energy. You're definitely moving into your power with your job. It's quite beautiful. I saw something very similar for Pisces as well. You're definitely at that space where I see you stepping into your power. I see you stepping into your power. I see you stepping into your strength. I see you stepping into your potential. Okay. I see soul family support there for you. I see wonderful people coming into your life. I see the best being yet to come. So for many of you, my beautiful Cancers, and whoever's dealing with a Cancer, wherever you got Cancer in your chart, I see you going and you're like, well, this will be really great. And I see that you are seeing the positive prospects and you're excited about it, but they are even better than you imagined. All right. And with the Tower is a transformative energy. It's a transformation energy. A lot of times people look at the Tower and they go like, oh my goodness. You know, the Tower is an energy that it almost like shakes up what has been laying dormant over there, which hasn't been helping you in the best possible way. So I see a shake up in your career, in money. I see prosperity. More money than you actually imagine, more opportunities than you imagine, more amazing things that you imagine. So you may just say, for example, I'm just going to set up my home business and that's it. Not expecting the kind of clients that you will get, the good rates that you get, maybe, you know, possible travel that you get. Okay, the safety measurement that many of you were holding on to, which I feel that for some of you, you needed it at the time because that's what you understood. You needed it at the time. You are letting go of that. And because you're letting go of that, you are opening the doors of prosperity and abundance for more to flow into your life easily and effortlessly and fantastically. Okay. Health. What is it that you need to know about health? Beautiful Cancers. 6 of Cups, what's at the bottom of the deck? 10 of Pentacles. Really working out good. So 6 of Cups, the Star energy, Aquarius energy, and the Ace of Wands. A lot of you have been carrying a lot of past things with you. And I see you letting go. Actually, you kind of have let go already. And things are starting to flow through for you. Your heart is lighting up. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody want to be with you. You are forced to be reckoned with going forward. And when I say you're forced to be reckoned with, I don't mean a destructive force. I mean more of, it's like you're giving the whole world hope by unfolding so profoundly. Okay? You're like this flowers of, you know, like if you imagine you've got like think of jasmine almost, like you've got this green sort of like growing around the fence, and it's beautiful. But then you have this beautiful white flowers beginning to come out, and it smells amazing and it looks amazing and it's just incredible. It's like magic. I see that happening for you. Okay. Let's see what the universe has for you. There's definitely new love. I keep on getting that over and over. What is it you can legitimately open your heart to and wish for over the next 3 months, beautiful Cancers? And, you know, if it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video. For those of you already subscribed, thank you for your support. If you're not yet subscribed, I would appreciate you subscribing and hitting that all notifications button. It really helps me to grow. New beginnings in money. But the card that actually came up for you was the Hermit energy, Virgo energy. I feel that for many of you, things are actually finally working out with a Virgo. You have thought about that ship as well, that's the end of it. But you know, work with like a while. Okay? But things are working out for you, work is working out for you, life is working out for you. Everything is working out quite beautifully for your highest good, and so it is. That's what I got, Cancer. Hope that it helps. If any of you are interested in a deep exploration of your energy possibilities, you can always go ahead and book a reading with me. I just want to mention, because a couple of like some of my personal readings that came through, 3 or 4 of them actually, you know, they were very concerned and were like, you know, can you please keep everything confidential? Everything you tell me is confidential. Everything. There's nobody else who's got access to my stuff, it's just me. Alright? Me and you. See you next time. Bye.